Welcome to the Mother Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today.
Hey mothers and daughters, I just want to tell you that in 2018, I got to go to my first silent disco. When I tell you it's the most fun, most weird thing you've ever done, it is so awesome. This was in Keystone, Colorado with my Mini Cooper, Mini Takes the States is what we call it, event. And as you can see, baby, it was going all the way down. I met so many people who were there to have fun just like me. There was no thinking you were too good for anybody. There was no acting all funny and everything. When I tell you we had a good time, we had a good time. And here's the better thing. I had go to a silent disco on my list for over 2 years, and I got to this event and did not know we had a silent disco because they didn't tell us. It was one of the surprise things that we had at this resort right there. It was so much fun. You don't feel shy, you don't feel embarrassed. You just put those headsets on, and we had like 3 or 4 channels that we could listen to, and I just listened to the one that caught my soul, and so did other people. As you can see, some of us were listening to hip-hop, some of them listened to country and western, some of them were listening to Taylor Swift. I don't know, but it was so much fun. And I just want to say this to you. When you go to events like this, play at 100%. Don't say, no, I don't want to do it because people are looking at me. Guess what? Even if you're not dancing, we looking at you. Because I'm a people watcher. So whether you're standing and dancing, I'm looking. Whether you're sitting down and tapping your feet, I'm looking. Whether you frowning at everybody that looks stupid for doing this, I'm still looking at you. I had a ball. My daughter went with me. And we started in California, went up to Arizona, all the way through to Keystone, Colorado. And to get to the end of the event, and when I say end, I don't mean this was the last day, but this was just one of the days that was toward the end. I mean, look at how people are dancing. And then to top it off, I went on a Southeast Asian trip.
Oh no, I'm listening to
this was just October, November 2023. And they also had a silent disco. I did not know there was going to be a silent disco. I'm trying to tell you. 2 times, I didn't know. It was a shock. I had a great time. It was fun for all of us. As you can see, there's Agnes, there's Felicia. We had a really good time. And the people that were on the floor, you could tell they had a good time too. Some of them, this was their first time being in a silent disco. It was my second time, a second surprise. I had no idea this was going to be on the cruise, but just imagine, we're there having all that good old fun while we're traveling on the sea from Singapore over to Koh Samui. Okay, and we're just having a good old time, like we're just at a regular old nightclub that's sitting down off the water. But no, we were on the sea and we were having a good time. Look into that crowd. You don't see not one person that looks like they are not having fun. You're not gonna see that. You know why? Because we had a ball. All I'm telling you is when you do something, do it at 100%. Don't get all excited because you think people are looking at you and you don't want to dance. Look, I don't claim to know how to dance, but what I will claim is that I'm going to get on the floor and I'm going to do what I know how to do, and I'm not going to care who likes it. I'm not going to care who feels like it's not in style. That's not my level of fun. My level of fun is just doing whatever I feel like I want to do to have a great time. So maybe if you're having an event, because I'm definitely going to sneak this into one of my events. Maybe if at your next event, you can bring in the folks that do the silent disco. There's 3 ways you can do it. You can hire a group of DJs that'll come out and they'll handle all the logistics, because it is logistics. Okay, not all of us are savvy with that. Or you can do it yourself and hook it up and just let it play at its own will. I prefer to hire the DJ and have them to bring out all the logistics. I'm telling you, if you've never done a silent disco, or I think they call it a silent party, or I've heard silent disco, silent party, or headphone something. Anyway, I like to call it a silent disco because just silent and disco goes together for me. But it was really, really a good time. And, you know, the other thing that it brings about is you get to dance with strangers on the floor because everybody's kind of looking around to see who they can dance with. That's my show on Silent Discos. Bye! Till next time.